All right, real quick. So here's the thing. Now, I know there are a lot of confusions, there are a lot of questions among you guys, right? And I've been getting a lot of comments on my videos, on my shorts, right? And I think it's really genuine for you guys to think about, like, how do I become fluent in English? How do I sound perfect in English, right? When would I be like one of those native speakers, who speaks English fluently? Like, when would I get an accent, like an American accent, maybe a British accent? When would that happen? And I think it's really genuine for you guys to think about that, right? So here's the thing. Now, if you go ahead and watch my videos, my previous videos, my shorts that I've posted, you're going to notice one common pattern, right? And that includes things like, you should be focused, right? And I've seen a lot of people, like, I came across a lot of people, right? And they're like, well, I just want to sound like a native, I just want to get an American accent, maybe a British accent, and maybe I just want to sound fluent in English. I just want to get this confidence, that other people have, but I don't. So I've seen a lot of people and they start really hard, they push themselves like for the first week, for the first month, and even for a year, for 1 year, they're gonna be really focused, they're gonna be consistent. But then when they don't see the result, they're gonna quit because it kind of feels like, they're getting demotivated by something, right? And that's one thing that's stopping them to become what they want to be, right? Don't stop. If you don't see the result, even in the first year, even in 2 years that you've been practicing, well, maybe the way that you're doing it is not the right way for you. Because you see, the thing is, when people are doing something, they have their way of doing it, right? If I'm doing something, if I'm learning English, the way I'm doing it is probably the way it's working out for me, right? But it's probably not going to work out for somebody else, right? So you should be focusing on the way that you're doing it. If it's not working out for you, try a different method, right? Just try another approach. Maybe, just explore yourself. That's the thing that I want to say. So if you go ahead and pick any videos, people have been teaching English. There are like a lot of channels on YouTube who teaches like how do you become fluent in English. They're going to give their way, how they did it, right? And you're going to try really hard. And if you don't achieve it, you're going to get demotivated because you're going to think, it's not working out for me, right? That's a fact. That's the true thing. And even I've tried it in the beginning when I was learning English. I tried different method, a lot of approaches. I would even write it down on the paper, right? I tried this today, and I just don't see any results. Maybe I'm gonna try a different approach by watching a different video, right? So it's kind of like the way you do it, it really matters, right? You can watch videos, right? You can take references, the way they did it, you can take inspiration from them, right? But at the end, you're gonna have to find your own way of doing it, right? Because you can't just sit there and do a thing that other people are doing, hoping that you'll be perfect, you'll be like them one day. It's not gonna work like that, right? I've tried different approaches, right? Even I've tried it. There was a time I was really bad, I wasn't even fluent, and I was trying to get this a weird accent. And then I try to explore myself, right? The way I did it, like I would start watching videos and stuff, right? I would do shadowing. Like I already said, shadowing is probably one of the best way in order to improve your English, right? If you want to learn an accent, if you want to focus on a particular accent, just go for shadowing. If you want to get an American accent, watch videos in English with an American English accent, right? Just pick a character, start doing the shadowing. Do the same thing for British accent, for Australian accent, for any type of accent that you're looking for, right? But again, the thing that I would suggest probably not going to work out for you guys, right? But the thing what I'm doing is telling you guys that this is probably going to approach that you can try, right? If you try it, it might gonna work out for you, right? That's one thing. So the whole point is that if you're thinking that, I'm trying really hard, and, I've been doing everything, trying all the approaches, but still I'm not achieving, what I have my expectation for, well, you're probably doing it the wrong way, pal. Like, you need to change your approach. That's one thing, right? So don't be confused, all right? Just start, just push yourself, don't give up, and try to find the best approach for you, right? And here I am in my videos. I'll give you approaches, all the things that I did. I'm from India, right? I didn't have this accent before, I was just speaking English with a normal accent. But then I focus, right? I try to explore myself. And well, even now I'm not perfect, right? I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but I'm practicing. I'm doing it every day, right? So that's how you do it. Just be confident and explore yourself. Unless you do it by yourself, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna help. All right? So just go ahead and explore yourself. And if you like the video, hit subscribe and like the video. And I'll come up with some more videos like this. Thank you for watching.